I've had a lot of you guys either comment or message me and say that you want to build a house and you want to be your own contractor, but you're kind of lost on where to start and what order all the steps go in. So I'm going to kind of explain our journey and how we've done this so far. Step number one was having our plans made because this is a custom home. I custom drew our floor plan exactly how I wanted it. Then we took that to an architect who turned it into builder plans. Trust me, you're going to want to do that, or you can purchase plans that are already done. While we were getting our house plans, my husband put in our driveway, cleared trees, did any land work. We decided where we wanted the house to go, and my husband kind of built up a pad for the house. And then after that, we had the slabs poured for the home, the garage, and the porches. Next up, we did hire one crew to completely roughen our house, which means they completely framed the house, they put in the windows, and they will finish the outside of the house. While the house was being framed in, we did have one guy that did our HVAC, electric, and plumbing, which has been so awesome and has made it so much easier because he kind of just has done anything that we asked or needed. We also had to have water and power run to our house. And while the house was being roughed in, my husband put in our septic tank himself. Once the house was roughed in, then we had a crew come in and do insulation. They did everything except for the ceiling, which my husband is going to blow in himself. After that was done, we had a crew come in and hang the drywall. This is the step that we are at right now. Once they completely finish the sheetrock, then it will be time for paint. I am super thankful because my husband's best friend is going to paint our entire house. After the first coat of paint is done, then our cabinets will be hung. And I will kind of explain at the end, but there are things that you need to be doing between all these steps. Once the cabinet guys are done, then we can start on flooring. We have one guy coming in to do all of the tile in the house. And then we'll have another come in and lay our LVP floors. After the flooring is done, the guy that roughed in our house is going to come back and do our trim, hang our doors, and do any like decorative stuff, such as like the wood beams that are going inside the house. And as you guys know, we are doing our fireplace ourselves. Now, kind of backtracking here because there's things that you need to be doing between each person. One is I am constantly keeping track of what's going to be needed and getting things ordered so they're there before they're needed. Sometimes things can take a while to get in, so it's better to have it there sitting than them need it and you're just waiting on it. But the biggest thing is having people lined up and giving them a heads up of when they need to be there. Most of these crews, you can't just call them on a dime and say, hey, I need flooring installed tomorrow. What I recommend is with each crew, say, hey, how much of a heads up do you need before you come? If they need a 2-week heads up, then you tell the crew before them, hey, whenever you're about 2 weeks from being done, please let me know. For example, we have gave our cabinet guy a date on when our house should be painted, and that's going to help not only them but you, because your cabinet guy, for example, is going to know that you need to have your cabinets picked out 2 weeks before so they can be built. So then he can set you a date 2 weeks before to pick out all the stuff for your cabinets. If you're going to be your own contractor, communication is key. You're going to be making phone calls left and right and talking and lining up each individual crew, which has honestly been more of my husband's job. He does most of the phone calls and has everyone lined up, and I focus more on designing and ordering things. And something that I highly recommend if you're going to be your own contractor is just being around and being available as much as possible. It can be a lot, but we are here at least once a day because crews are constantly going to have questions on how you want things done, and you don't just want to leave them in the dark. I'm sure I'm forgetting some stuff, but that has pretty much been our journey. Let me know if you guys have any more home building questions.